So, the year is 2007, and I'm about to embark on an epic adventure. I'm going around the world during 6 months. When you decide something like that, you have to plan everything. So, when I was, getting my thoughts together about how this would work, I knew that I was going to be visiting 10 different countries in different parts of the world. And I would have to make a lot of cash withdrawals in different currencies all over the place. So I started thinking about my card, whether it would work or not, and what I would have to do, to ensure that I actually have cash when I get to remote places. So I decided to look further into this, and I actually found that my card charges you a lot to withdraw cash abroad, just like most other banks. Chase Bank, for example, charges me $5 for every withdrawal, plus 3% of the amount I withdraw, plus they give me a crappy exchange rate. So that actually made a $100 withdrawal cost me $18. It's almost 20% of my own money. I was shocked when I learned this. I compared every bank and I found a better card and I switched to it. And I'm so happy that I did, because that enabled me to go to one more country during my trip. I actually got to go to Bora Bora, French Polynesia, and it was amazing. And I saved $1,200 on withdrawal fees alone during my trip, and I would have never gotten to see this place otherwise. And they have great steaks at Bora Bora too. So when I finally got back from this amazing world tour, I was amazed that I'd been traveling with my old car before, and I wanted to know what other people were doing. So when I'm back, I'm at my university, I decided to conduct a large quantitative study among 236 business students. I asked them about their banking habits, and I think that the results were pretty interesting. So I wanted to see what a post-financial crisis generation, how they were active, inactive in terms of banking. So, after having done a lot of research, it took a while. I actually have to tell you first about the average bank consumer. Sorry. And this is Lasse. Let's call him Lasse. He's very loyal to his bank. His parents set him up. He's in the same bank as his parents, and he's very satisfied. And usually, he has a 0% interest rate on his checking account. That's your average bank consumer. And why is Lasse this way? Well, part of the problem is that customers perceive all banks to be the same. And what's the point in switching to something that is already similar to the one you already have? And big banks do this intentionally because so you would feel that there's no point in switching. Another problem is that bank products are kind of complex and hard to understand. And when you don't understand something, you don't have any expectations. And when there's no expectations, you can never really get disappointed, regardless of how your bank performs for you. So we stay happy and loyal because we don't have any expectations of what to get. So this is part of what I found. I found that active people are more likely to switch banks than people who are not active. If you're active and compare, it means that you will find offers good enough to make you want to add or switch banks. Another thing that I found, which is a barrier to switching banks, is that people that only have one bank perceives it to be harder to switch than people who have several banks. And the people with several banks are the ones who's actually tried switching. So if you're stuck with just one bank, it's probably easier than you think to switch or add banks. So what about those business students then? Well, I found out that their moms and dads actually put 94% of them into bank accounts before the age of 18. And 9 out of 10 never switched from that bank. In fact, the business students were so much like Lasse that it was hard to tell them apart. So, I want you to ask yourself a question. What made you choose the credit cards that you have in your wallet? And if you have an answer to that, that's great. If not, you're just like Lasse and me before my trip. And this is what I would have missed out on by just traveling with my old credit card. Bora Bora was fantastic. It's in my heart forever. It'll always be part of who I am. And to think that I got to experience this just by switching credit cards, it's amazing. I still can't believe it. And, oh, I love all these photos. So, it's very simple, guys. Start by looking at your credit card. Go online, look at different banks' websites, write down the fees they have for their credit cards, compare them, and just choose the best option. Add that or switch to it. You don't have to do it all at once, but this method actually works perfectly fine for other banking products, such as home loans, banking, and savings accounts. So just remember, compare, switch. If you find a better option, just go with it. And it's probably going to be easier than you think. So, ever since my trip, it all just started making perfect sense to me. Because most of us are already comparing prices on restaurants, clothes, laptops, so why should credit cards and banks be any different? Well, they shouldn't.